Hi, my name's Adam and welcome to my first ever video blog. I'm doing a video blog because I work for one of the UK's leading creative agencies. I've worked for them for about 10 years now and I'm the online director. I wanted to give everybody else out there the ability to see what we see and have a chat on camera about the kind of things that we come across all the time. Share our thoughts, share how we dealt with problems, give you the ideas so that you can take them and run with them. And give you the opportunity to just generally experience what's going out there and how other people are dealing with problems. So when I started thinking about a video blog, I thought, right, okay, I'll go on and subscribe to a few video blogs and see which ones are good and which ones are bad, what I like about these ones and what I don't like about the other ones. And what I started to find was it has to be quick, it has to be punchy. So I thought, right, well, I'll make sure mine's quick and punchy and straight to the point. Okay, so first subject is social media. What does it mean and how does it work and how do we do it? Who do we need? What is it and what's in it for me? So first thing I need, I've got an idea. I need to draw a diagram for you. So I just need a whiteboard. Okay, so what about pen? Come on, hey? Nice. The lid's still on it. Okay, very funny guys. So, social marketing. What is it? Who's needed and what do I get out of it? Now, when I was asking those questions around the building, I started to look at, I couldn't figure out a way of getting it across to people that, and all of a sudden they got it. So I was asking the account management team upstairs and Sophie Walsh, one of our account directors, came up with this fantastic diagram which immediately you just get it and you just see how all the parts fit together and how it helps. It's by all means a work in progress, but it's a good start to help you understand. Okay, so I'll start by drawing this. We've got traditional, Web 2 and social. Traditional is all forms of marketing communications and marketing that you're doing at the moment. So this is stuff like above the line, below the line. So above the line, TV, banners, anything that drives people to the brand. Below the line, tactical pieces that make the brand actually convert and make money. PR, so everyone knows what PR is. And then experiential, so events, experiences, anywhere where people can experience the product. Okay, so Web 2. Web 2, actually really interesting. Web 2 gave birth to conversation on the web, which is a really fundamental change because years ago, before Web 2 was sort of the movement that changed the way people built, came about, the web was all about saying what me, the web publisher, has got to say. Not really bothered about what the consumer or what the user was actually thinking, it was just what I've got to say. So I'm just going to put gave birth there. Okay, so within Web 2.0 teams, you've got things like pay-per-click. You've got things like SEO. You've got things like creatives. You've got your development team and database and all the rest of it that sits within development. You've then got mobile. So this is all the stuff that we've been doing for years, and actually we're getting pretty good at this. Sorry, missed one important thing, analytics. Okay, right, so this is what we're doing and we're getting pretty good at this. So why is it, what happens in here and what's it worth and how do we get the most out of it? Well, okay, let's break it down. Firstly, you've got blogs. Secondly, you've got forums. So blogs and forums. Okay, let's think about it. Who's going to write a blog? Okay, it's potentially a PR agency. So the blogs are coming from the channels and the people that you're using at the moment. Okay, blogs and forums, again, it's all about PR. It's about giving people the opportunity to engage with the brand. So the PR people that are responsible for creating the stories and creating the buzz need to be involved with the blogs and forums. Okay, the other benefit is everything that I say on the internet I say most things that I say on the internet get read and picked up by Google, and with every other search engine. So everything that I'm doing also involves these chaps up here. So these guys, and these guys all need to be singing from the same hymn sheet. Probably the same people as that are doing the work here. So on top of that, we've got things like social networking. And social networking is things like Facebook and Twitter. Social networking gives us the ability to really understand and analyze what our customers are doing. So we can see how people interact with our brand, we can see how people view our brand, and we can get a general opinion of our brand online. On top of that, we've got banner and display. Okay, so banner and display spans across all of these and says, you know, these media owners, the Facebooks, the Twitters, the bloggers and the forum owners of this world, they all have very valuable traffic to our brands. So how can we use banners and display to make sure that we actually get the most out of our brand? Again, the above the line and the below the line agencies need to be involved. So to actually use social, it's actually a lot like what we're already doing at the moment. It needs to be all underpinned by a social strategy, but it actually fits with a lot of the activity we're doing already. So what do I get out of it? Well, obviously enhanced SEO. We're pushing our brand into more places than just our domain. You know, our domain alone is one place. It should be in thousands and thousands of places in front of everybody. Customer insight, again, as I've already said, it's about understanding what people think about our brand. It's about true advocacy. People buy from people. People believe what other people say, not necessarily what a catalogue says or what a brochure says. So the likes of TripAdvisor are becoming a very popular spot when we're coming towards booking our holidays. So media owners, so brand owners need to be aware of that so they can incorporate it or work with that need to actually aid conversions. It's also about building true brand equity. eBay was one of the first people to introduce this with the eBay. eBay was one of the first people to introduce this with the feedback system. It giving the ability for a single consumer to review the performance of a retailer. It meant all of a sudden we couldn't get away with sloppy performance, poor delivery times, or poor products. The consumer has a voice, and it's a voice that even if one consumer doesn't like what you're doing, it can have an effect on the appearance of your brand. As this becomes bigger and more prevalent, we need to really be on top of it. We need to make sure that the good comments, all the good stuff that's going on, the good things that we're doing with our brand outweighs some of the little ones that upset the apple cart, so to speak. So that's social media, and it's really not as complicated or as scary as it sounds, but the results can be phenomenal. So we'd like to talk more about that. Just if you need to, get in touch. Okay, so I'm done with that now. Okay, that's just about it. But before I go, I've got two things. Firstly, I just want to let you know about the kind of stuff that we're doing at Outside the Box at the moment. We've just published a fantastic website for a client of ours called optasports.com. I want you to go on, have a look at it, let me know what you think. It's a B2B complete brand relaunch. Opta are responsible for reporting back the majority of the sporting statistics within the football environment that you see on the television, and within newspapers as well. So by all means, log on, have a look, let us know what you think. The other thing is, I want to let you know about some cool things I find each week. Just, you know, as I find them, just let people know what they are. And this week I found Parallels. Parallels is a really cool piece of software that enables you to view how your website or your emails look through other environments. So we're kind of blinkered. The obvious problems are we can only have one version of Internet Explorer on our computer at any one time, but well, there's tens of different environments out there that we can view websites in, and Parallels allows you to have a look at the website and various other media assets such as banners or emails through all these different scenarios. So it's about $60, it's money well spent, and it just lets you know how the people see your brand. So I hope that's been interesting. I'll look forward to speaking to you next week when I'm going to be talking about mobile marketing. So goodbye.